All right, how many weeks are you?
37 in 1 day.
Anything you want to say to our little bean?
We can't wait to meet you.
You look even bigger behind. I think it's just behind the camera because that belly looks like there's an alien. It looks so big behind the camera.
It is big.
You got anything you want to say? How are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, I don't feel like she's coming anytime soon.
Well, I do. We're at 37 weeks and 1 day. It's Saturday, April 18th. Well, 19th because it's 0108 of 0100. She's been having some burning sensation down there, and she says she's had it a couple of times, like just randomly, but not more constant. Like maybe it feels like the baby's head's pushing and it makes a burning sensation. So I immediately Googled to see if that meant early labor signs because I'm just so excited.
She's practice breathing right now.
I can't really tell. I can see it though.
She's just wiggle worming now. Oh. That's her butt. And her leg, her foot is kicking over here, right here. You can feel.
Oh yeah. Little foot. Boop, 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 boop. Moving it. Oh, we can't wait to meet her. I'm so excited. I'm guessing, my original guess was, I think May 14th. And then I had an early guess, but I think like May 3rd.
I want her to come by May 10th, if not on May 10th.
I'm thinking that she might come by April 27th. I'm feeling like Lauren's going into labor this week. In the next 7 days.
I haven't lost mine.
Yeah, trying to eat the paintbrushes over here. Get down.
I haven't lost my mucus plug. I haven't been having any contractions or really Braxton Hicks. Maybe 1 or 2 a day.
But then again, you are probably, I wouldn't say overly hydrated, but you are probably, if I were to say, in the top 99 percentile of being hydrated, because she drinks literally 3 to 4 of those with 2 to 3 packages of Propel, which they highly recommend, and she's been doing that mostly her entire pregnancy. So I feel like hydration-wise, like your contractions may be not as strong at the beginning because you're so hydrated, and they will slowly get stronger, so you might not see the very early signs. I'm telling you, 7 days from now.
I'm just saying this is unrelated, but that proves that genetics play the largest role in stretch marks, because I have been very hydrated this whole pregnancy. It didn't help at all.
It probably helps some. You've been very hydrated by liquid, and you've used lotions. Some of y'all have asked. She's used this one. I think it's like her 2nd or 3rd bottle. She's used this one. She just got this one recently when the stretch marks came in because she started freaking out. So this oil is pretty expensive. What's this, like 10 bucks a bottle? 8 for like a little bottle. But she puts like 2 drops of this on that, right?
Alright, so I got some comments on a recent pregnancy update. So the first one is, how much weight have you gained? I found out last week, or yeah,
2 weeks ago.
A week and a half ago at my 36-week appointment that I have gained like 31 or 32 pounds, which it's always a different scale and our gym is close, so I'm not sure how accurate that is, but around 30 pounds. Do you have any stretch marks, and are you using anything for them? Yes, I have stretch marks all on my lower belly. I just got them on the left side because the baby always hangs out on the left side. And then just this last week, the right side has become a little bit more prominent, but you can see here, these are really dark. And you can feel them, whereas these ones you can't feel yet, but you can see them. None like up here on my hips or anything. Yes, I use products. The first trimester, I used Burt's Bees oil and lotion, belly lotion. And then the smell of that bothered me, so then I switched to the Palmer's stretch marks. And now I'm also adding in the bio oil. And I drink a lot of water, so. Did you do maternity photos or a belly cast? No to both. We didn't pay for maternity photos, which I'm kind of glad because it would have been canceled anyway. But I do have a dress that I bought.
Looks much better on, I'm sure.
Hopefully before the baby comes, I can put it on and Christina can take some pictures of us. And no, we did not do a belly cast. We did do, Christina's done multiple belly paintings on my belly that we've taken pictures of. Do I have the pregnancy waddle? It depends on the day, really. When my sciatica is really bad and when we haven't been walking regularly, like the weather's been kind of bad, Christina says I waddle more. But when we were walking every single day consistently for like 2 miles or more, I don't think I was. And I think the days that my sciatica feels good, I don't. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely the more frequent you walk and the longer your walks are, like your waddle. It's like basically if you were like getting a stride, like warming up. Like you were like waddling pretty tight, short steps, and then the more you did it and the more frequent, you were walking more normal, longer strides and faster. Yes. But very quickly, do you lose that?
Yeah. Do you have any embarrassing symptoms like lots of gas, farting, burping, etc., or just embarrassing symptoms in general? So this one, I'm just gonna be honest, like I'm not really embarrassed about any of my symptoms. I definitely this last week or two have had more reflux where I feel like I'm burping up air, and also sometimes this is kind of gross, but I like will throw up in my mouth a little bit, like reflux. I think that's reflux. I don't know. I've never had it before. But I don't think that's embarrassing. It's just a pregnancy symptom.
To different people's point of view, but I mean, you have the normal discharge that anyone has during all pregnancy, but I wouldn't consider that embarrassing. That's just normal.
Yeah, if you aren't aware, like, if you're, I don't know, all females have discharge, and it's the same with pregnancy, so I don't think that's embarrassing. I just think that's normal. So, but I don't really get embarrassed about stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess if you were like self-conscious and like weren't prepared for all the symptoms,
yeah,
maybe. But I mean, your boobs are leaking, which isn't embarrassing. But like if you weren't expecting it and you leaked through your shirt at work, that could be embarrassing for some people. But
yeah, which I'm not leaking that much. But I'll say the number one thing that's changed in probably the last 3 weeks since we updated is I feel big.
Well, at this point, they say that you're supposed to pop even more, which I feel like maybe she looks even more bigger, like wider, but I mean this is when the baby's growing, but also the fact that apparently the baby's supposed to drop more and the breathing is supposed to get easier, which she says that her breathing has not gotten easier, but at the same time she's also carried super low her whole pregnancy, so I don't know how significant of a drop you're gonna get.
But the sciatic pain since about 2 days ago has been terrible.
Took a bath tonight, rubbed it out the last couple, probably out of the last 4 or 5 days. I've maybe like tried to massage it 3 of those, rubbed some stuff on, try to use a heating pad on it tonight after a bath, and done some stretching more, but it's kicked up in pretty high gear.
The other thing that got a lot worse was my insomnia. It's very come and go. There's been a few nights the last 2 weeks that I'm like, I'll fall asleep at like 1 a.m. and then wake up at 3 a.m. and then I'm up until 5 or 6 and then I fall back asleep. Like it's very obnoxious because I'm exhausted and I just can't sleep.
I think something for you, not that I'm experienced or whatever, but just from reading that you're supposed to have a spike of energy maybe like right before, but I think you are wanting to like be more productive. Like you think you have a few more weeks to get stuff in, which there's not really anything more to get in. We've done pretty much all we can. Yeah. But you like are trying to force yourself to be productive instead of resting. So like, I think you are becoming more tired, and I think you're fighting it, is what I think, because you've been a lot more sleepier. You want to take naps like the first trimester, and that's been going on for about a week now.
I think it's hard right now with this quarantine because I feel guilty being lazy because I'm still employed, I'm still getting paid, but I can't do my job from home, so I don't have a job to do during the day, so I feel bad that I'm not doing more. So it's just interesting because normally I would be working still, so that's definitely different.
And to clarify, like, you don't see being at home not doing anything is lazy. It's night and day difference from like you weren't prepared to just all of a sudden stop a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday job to preparing for baby right away. Like you just weren't ready for that change of pace. So you feel lazy because you're not doing your job, but that you don't interpret people that don't have a job are lazy.
Also, I think the nest, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the baby's moving so much right now. Nesting is crazy intense, but it's hard because we're both home so much. Stuff just is used and out more often. So that's been another thing. And then I would say the last thing that I've noticed the last few days or maybe a week or two is definitely like a surge of emotions. And it's been extremely difficult for me because I am typically very in control of my emotions, but I've been very angry.
Yeah, I would say to go in with your emotions, your irritability and quick temperament to react to things like just off the handle, like, you know, you're very quick to anger and being irritable about anything right now.
Yeah, and that's hard too because like you realize you're doing it, but like I can't control it. Like, and then I feel bad that I am mad, but I can't not be mad. So that's been another update in the last probably 2 weeks, I would say.
Sorry, this is a little wobbly. Hang on. So I'm just excited. I'm quoting now.
I wish I could see you because just looking at me while you're talking.
That's fine. I just got out of the shower, so. Whoa, that's real zoomed in. That's more zoomed in. There we go. fresh out the shower, so I just started recording. We were gonna make a recording for us. I was just doing like a quick Q&A with her, like, hey, how you feeling? But then she wanted to address y'all's comments and questions, so we did a update now. So I haven't really been in it because I'm just chilling back here on the dresser. I am stating, I'm thinking 7 days, so next Saturday. So I'm thinking April 26th-ish or 25th, somewhere around there. I'm thinking you're gonna go into labor. We're gonna have a baby in a week. Hey, I want to document it when you upload this tomorrow, the next day, that I was right about you being pregnant when you were this time. I was right about being a girl this round. And then when she said she was having like some burning sensations with the baby's movement tonight, I don't know, I just got like this butterfly feeling. I was like, I'm thinking we might have the baby like soon. So, and I don't know why I got butterflies from that. Maybe I'm just super excited to meet her, but I'm saying in 7 days we're gonna have a little girl. Have a little baby in our arms. A little meconium little thing. A little nugget. I'll show you all the hot mess that I'm staying in, because I'm still on nights right now, so I'm staying in this. This gives, I'm sure just looking at this gives y'all, you know, some OCD cleaning. Like, this is like your child teenager's room. This is me sleeping in here at night trying to be quiet. Got extra blankets because I gotta have weight on me. I sometimes make the bed. Sometimes y'all know I get yelled at for not making ours. Anyways, this is what the bassinet that's going to be in our room whenever she comes. And it'll go on her side so she can just pop her out. We got this little boppy thing. We got that sleepy, dossy, I don't know what it's called, dock tot. And then this is our bags packed, and that's the breast friend that she got. So yeah, that's where I'm staying. But that little bassinet will be in here for her and little baby to bond here, and I will have to move back in so I can wake up and change baby's diaper. We got this thing called what's it called? The nest hatch, same difference. So push once, that turns it on. It's white noise, so that's when everyone's sleeping. Wah, wah. We get a breastfeed. This is like so it doesn't wake the baby up too much when I change the diaper. So I got some light, and then our diapers and pads, and then we're gonna have a pad here to change her. And then that's what's that one for? Oh, breastfeeding without noise, possibly, if I don't know why we don't need noise on that one. But you can change this all different colors. And then this one is for wakey wakey baby. Wakey wakey little baby, wake up time.
And if you haven't seen those before, it's hooked up to your phone with Bluetooth, so you can change it from your phone if you don't want to like get up and turn it on or off, or you want to like make it quieter or more light, or you can set timers. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure that we will probably record a few more clips in the next few days. So
I will say also, which this could be with just her irritability, her, oh, did I miss it?
I mean, if you are on me.
Oh, I saw that one.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get it while I talk. Her sensitivity to smell, I feel like, has come back. Like, she's smelling Ollie more, which also he's probably, it's been raining a lot, so it could add to it, but she's definitely, with her irritability, the dogs are about to get kicked out of her house. Like, I'm fearful.
It's so hard, you guys. Like, I'm home 24/7, and they smell, and because I don't know if it's because they sense change is coming, but they aren't listening, and it's just, it's this house, even though we have a very large home for just the two of us, I feel like I'm in a box. And then the smells, and like them not listening, I want to scream every day. I need them to go on like a vacation, and it's not that I don't care about them, I just need a little space, you know? I need a little me time. And Ollie, this one right here, he has been extremely clingy. Like, my goodness, does he not leave us alone? Like, gets all up in my bubble, won't leave me be, and I'm like, I'm not even the pregnant one here, buddy. Which, if you're wondering why he's in a cone, because I always get questions when he's in a cone, he has really, really bad allergies, and if we don't...
It's a soft cone.
Yeah, it's like silicone. If we don't keep him in a cone, he cuts his eyes and his mouth, and then also he irritates his paws because he licks really, really bad. So he sleeps in that, and then if we aren't actively watching him, he has it on so he doesn't harm himself. Because unfortunately, the vet said there's really nothing we can do. We've tried pretty much everything. But,
back to baby.
Yeah, no, that's all we have for this video. If you guys have any more questions, please leave in the comments. We'll update you as soon as we can. Baby should be here in 3 to 4 weeks-ish. Oh, can you see that?
A little bit.
Tickles me. Practice breathing again.
Watch my fingers. Get that. That's her practice breathing to come out, guys. Coming so soon. Alright, we'll see you in our next video.